Most businesses think that fancy editing equals more sales. That's why they waste $5,000 a month on editors while their YouTube generates 0 leads. Here's the uncomfortable truth about what actually makes channels profitable and why editing is only 20% of the equation. Even a $10K a month editor can't save a dead video idea. Ideas are everything when actually making a YouTube video. Market research reveals what people actually click on. When you're coming up with an idea, it's very important you understand the audience's pain points, so that way you can make a video they actually want to click on. Understanding audience pain points will beat any fancy transition an editor throws on your video. An editor will fail at this because all they'll be able to do is make your bad idea look pretty. They can't fundamentally fix boring content. The solution is to start with some form of market research. Check out what your competitors are doing on YouTube, look for their outlier score, and see which videos are actually getting clicks. This will help you create ideas that your viewers actually want to watch. The best looking dead video is still a dead video. Focus on ideas that sell. A perfectly edited video with a weak script won't convert a single client. When scripting, you have to think about the psychology of the viewer. The first 15 seconds of a video has to trigger some sort of emotional response that the viewer can feel. Doing this will give the viewer the urgency to actually watch the video if you're able to touch on a few of the pain points they're feeling. The pain points have to be specific to your viewer. You want to make sure you build a little bit of tension before offering that solution. Most scripts fail because they don't actually build a connection with the viewer. A lot of people just skip out on adding the fear aspect to their video, not touching on viewers' pain points, and just rushing to the solution. In order to fix this, you have to open up with the biggest pain point. You have to agitate the problem a little bit for the viewer, so that way they really feel the need to watch your video. You have to show them what they're missing out on. Make sure to paint a picture for your viewer of what the dream outcome would be if they actually follow the steps in your video. You have to present your solution as the bridge between their problems and the dream outcome. Your editor can make your video look like a Hollywood movie, but without a script that sells, you're just creating expensive portfolio pieces. You can spend $10K a month on an editor, but if you can't nail these call to actions, you're losing money. An editor can't help you write a compelling offer for the video. They have no experience in sales psychology, what actually gets people to convert into a paying customer. When a video editor receives your product, all they're doing is looking at the raw footage. They're not taking the time to actually look at your website or your landing page and actually figure out how your funnel works. They have no way to create urgency to actually get people to convert into paying customers. All the editor is doing is when they're receiving that raw footage, they're just executing the video. They're not strategizing the sales process, or they're not strategizing what pain points they need to help the viewer visualize. This is the stuff that actually converts viewers into paying customers, having a very strong call to action. You need to make sure you have some sort of emotional trigger in your call to action. Then you want to briefly explain what the next steps would be for them to get the solution to their problems, which would be maybe clicking the link in the description. And you have to give them some sort of urgency to act now. When crafting a good call to action, it's really helpful if you add a risk reversal or a guarantee, so that way the viewer wouldn't feel that price objection. Pretty transitions won't make people click your link. Your call to action needs to make them afraid of missing out on the solution to their problems. Finding a video editor is easy. Finding one who actually drives revenue is nearly impossible. Right now, the video editor market is facing some problems. There's video editor inflation. Everyone's a video editor right now. Everyone's portfolio looks good, but no one has business sense. It's easy for a video editor to overpromise results, that their edits can't deliver. It doesn't matter what type of transitions you put on a video, what type of subtitles you put on a video, the color grading you put on the video doesn't matter. What matters is the actual information in the video to get people to convert into paying customers. The real challenge is finding a video editor who understands sales psychology, viewer retention tactics, business fundamentals, and overall content strategy. Most of them focus on trends, but not actually what converts a viewer into a paying customer. Also, few understand what makes you look like an authority figure. You don't want somebody to put Mr. Beast edits on your video when you're touching on somebody's pain point. Hiring freelance video editors is a trap, and I know this because I run a content agency and I'm always hiring and firing video editors. What you're going to end up doing is you're going to spend months training them. There's also a very high turnover in the editing market where a lot of editors might just ghost a client after a few revisions or something along those lines. You need multiple people helping you on your YouTube channel so you can actually create content that converts. The video editor, he's just 20% of the equation that actually goes into creating a YouTube video that converts. By the time they learn what you need and what you expect out of them, they might just end up leaving. It's going to be a constant cycle of hiring them, training them, and then them possibly leaving and you having to start the whole process over again. Stop gambling on finding that perfect editor. What you really need is a complete system that turns viewers into customers. Here's the hard truth. While you're wasting time trying to find, hire, and train the perfect editor, your competitors are already building automated client generation machines on YouTube. Every day you wait is another day of potential clients scrolling past your channel. Another day of leaving money on the table. Another day of your competitors growing their authority while you're stuck in editing hell. But it doesn't have to be this way. Click the link in the description to see how we can help businesses like yours transform their YouTube channels into client acquisition systems. No more wasting money on editors who can't drive revenue. No more gambling on whether your videos will actually convert. The longer you wait, the more clients you're losing. Take action now, click the link below, and let's turn your YouTube channel into a real business asset. Yo, what's going on, guys? So I actually had to hire a freelance video editor to edit this video you guys just watched. I did work with him before on another video and he did pretty good, but I handed him this video to work on because I had my other editors working on other projects for clients. And you know, like, this whole video is talking about why hiring a freelance video editor is bad. Realistically though, like, when you need a quick video, like, that's where you're going to go to. But I was training him up and stuff, but I paid him half of the money up front for the video. I was gonna pay him $125, gave him $163, or I gave him $63, and he sent me back the footage and the video was terrible, like completely terrible. It wasn't done yet, but like everything he was doing to it was just really bad, lazy editing. And I called him out on it, and then he ended up just blocking me and taking my money. So now I'm in a dispute with PayPal. But it just kind of goes to show you guys, like, yo, you're gonna be in this cycle where you're gonna be testing a lot of editors until you find the one that you can work with and who's trainable and has a good work ethic and is consistent. And, you know, take it from me, because like, I'm running my marketing agency and we're hiring editors all the time and we're training them up. But sometimes when you train them up, you know, they decide to leave. And it's not like we weren't paying this guy good. Like, the video you just watched probably had barely any edits. It was more for the intro and the outro. But yeah, this is just what happens in the space with editor inflation. So stay safe out there, guys. Peace.